If you're currently trying to buy a home in Halifax, Nova Scotia, then you're currently probably feeling a lot of excitement coupled with devastation, exhaustion, and frustration. And look, I definitely understand, and it is the norm right now. You are not alone. And I'm not saying that this should be the norm, but right now and over the last few years, it certainly is the norm in our Halifax real estate market. So you're not the only one feeling that way. And truthfully, unfortunately, it's not likely to get better anytime soon on the buyer side of these transactions. So the kind of conditions you're seeing out there today are likely to stay for quite some time. And truthfully, prices are also likely to continue to go up each and every year. For every buyer who's out there looking, generally speaking, they're probably working with a realtor or having a realtor help them out in some way, shape, or form, which would be kind of the normal in our market in Halifax. And at any given time, I have about 8 or 10 active buyers looking kind of all over HRM and different price points for, condos, townhouses, single family, multi-units, whatever it might be. And because I have that many at a time, that means each week there's quite a bit of failure going on, especially in this lower price range of anything kind of $500,000 and under. And yes, I understand that me saying the lower price range of $500,000 and under is pretty crazy, but that's just the reality of where the market has gone. Now, before you jump into the comments and make the assumption that I'm a bad realtor because a lot of my clients are having rejected offers, I can tell you that every single realtor in Halifax right now is going through this, and it's just a reality of the situation. At the under $500,000 price range, most of these homes are getting 10 or 12 or even more offers each time they're listed. So only one buyer can win. So if there's 12 offers and one buyer wins, that's 11 buyers left for the one that comes up around the corner the following week or a month later. And that's assuming there's no new buyers put into the marketplace. So yes, it is a very competitive market. Now, most weeks I'm writing 5 or 6 offers, and some weeks maybe as many as 8 or 10 offers, sometimes just to get one accepted offer for that one lucky client. Or sometimes it's 0 accepted offers. So here I am, a full-time real estate agent in Halifax, Nova Scotia, but truthfully, I'm also a part-time therapist, trying very hard to keep my clients positive and to try to encourage them to keep on going. And that is why I'm making this video. I'm telling you to keep on going. Keep on trying, keep on grinding, and eventually you will get into that home that you've been looking for. Now soon we're coming into the summer. It is glorious. The weather is getting better out there. I love it. I'm an avid golfer. I love the summertime. I love the cottage. But this is a great time of year to keep looking if you're a buyer. And here's why. A lot of buyers, especially if they're frustrated with the market, will take the summer off. They'll take a break. They'll say they want to take a little break and get going back in the fall. And I'm here to tell you, don't do that. If you're currently seeing 10 or 12 offers on a listing, imagine if it was only 5 or 6 offers on a listing. That's doubling your chances of winning a bidding war. And oftentimes, my clients who have been looking in the most difficult price ranges for the longest time are the luckiest ones in the summer because there's a little less competition out there. And honestly, this year could be different. Every year is a little bit different. And I'm filming this video on June 4th, which means the Bank of Canada rate announcement is tomorrow on June 5th, Wednesday. Okay. I'm here to tell you up front, this is not going to affect you nearly as much as you think it is, even if it does at all, and I'll tell you why. Rates on the screen right now are from the end of May before the announcement from the Bank of Canada, and they're from a friend of mine, one of my go-to mortgage brokers, Andrew Hutchinson, and he sends the rates out each and every week. So it was 4.84% for a 5-year fixed mortgage, 4.99% for a 3-year fixed, and 6.3% for a 5-year variable. So variable rates are much higher than fixed rates right now. The fixed rates are tied to the bond yields, and the variable rates will move based on the Bank of Canada's announcement. But when the fixed rates are so much lower, I'd say most buyers are taking a 3-year fixed or a 5-year fixed right now, and I would say most cases it will be a 3-year fixed. So in my opinion, the only difference this announcement is going to make, whether it's 25 basis points lower or 50 basis points lower, or even if there's no movement at all, it really doesn't matter. But if they do drop the rates, the only thing that's going to help is the mindset of the buyers in the marketplace. They're going to have that mindset that the market is getting better, not worse, that the rate situation is getting better, not worse. And you might see some more people jump back in after they took some time off, but truthfully, it's not going to make a big difference to you if you're taking a 3 or a 5-year fixed mortgage rate. Actually, it won't make any difference if those are the rates that you're taking. So if anything, this announcement may actually make it more difficult for you if the rates come down a little bit, because the truth is it's not really affecting your affordability if you're taking a fixed rate at this given time, and it might flood the market with more buyers looking to get into that house because the consumer confidence is likely to rise as soon as the rates start to come down. If I could give you one piece of advice, it would be what I said earlier. Keep going, keep grinding, and stay the course. And I promise you, it is worth it every single time. Over the last couple weeks, I've had 5 or 6 buyer clients finally get accepted offers, and they're people I've been working with for quite some time. To give you an idea, some of these buyers I've been working with for over a year, and one of them almost as long as 2 years, kind of on and off. And this is why I'm telling you to stay the course. All of these buyers who eventually got accepted offers, and they were very frustrated and very exhausted and very emotional along the way, I can tell you they are all ecstatic. Now they're all so happy and they're absolutely beaming and jumping for joy. So I can tell you that it is worth it every single time. You're not alone. We're all in this together. Just keep trying, stay the course, and try to stay as logical as possible until you get an accepted offer, because you're likely to fail a lot of times before you finally do get that accepted offer, regardless of the price point you're looking in, but especially if you're looking under $500,000. So stay logical. Don't force anything. Don't change your budget to make you uncomfortable. Go with your gut, stay the course, and eventually you will be the lucky winner. And I can promise you it will be very, very worth it when you are. So just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep shooting your shot, and eventually you'll win. Work with a good realtor who can guide you through the process. And I can tell you that if you think it doesn't matter who you're working with right now, it couldn't be farther from the truth. It's one of the hardest times in history to buy a home in Halifax. Who you work with matters. How your realtor goes about the process and how they write their offer matters. How quickly you turn around your deadlines on your offer matters. How flexible you are with the closing date to match up what the seller's looking for matters. It all matters, and it all plays a role in how quickly you'll get to an accepted offer. And I can tell you that based on the people that are failing a lot and a lot and a lot, it's not fun. So the quicker you can get to that end stage where you get that accepted offer, the better. And you should position yourself in the marketplace and work with good people to help you reach that goal. Now, if you're looking to buy a home and you don't have any help and you need help, you can reach out to me anytime in the Calendly link below in my description at a time when it's convenient for you. And you book a buyer consult with me or a call with me to chat, and we can get you started and get you set up and get you moving through the process the right way to help you get to that final goal of an accepted offer. But overall, the message here is clear. Keep going, and trust me, you will be rewarded eventually. Stay the course, and trust me, you will never forget purchasing your first home in a very competitive market.